Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first downs.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flats. It's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Stroud going to throw right away. That one caught by Noel. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Tight end motioning left. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
7 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And that'll go for a gain of about 4, with Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
18, that's it.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right. Swap. Swap.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. They've done a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Bombers. Captain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds. And it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
A big play after being backed up. That goes for 58.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Captain, 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 captain.
Back to throw is Nix. Forced to his right. He'll take a shot with Mims. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's second and 6.
Oh, I said. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
To throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Took that one outside, waiting for a cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count. Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. So after one, it's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And he will score! Omarion Hampton, touchdown Denver. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
McPherson is good on the extra point. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down. They'll run with Mixon. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Away. Captain.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. We'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
For the Broncos.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for Denver. Here's Noel. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
Sprout's pass. Intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Almost set.
They try the right side now with Hampton. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Chill.
Now faking the give. Look at that. Slipped it across his body and connected. That has legs good for 22. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Almost set. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 16-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Long, incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick
The kick
is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Going right. It's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Swap. Level swap. Right through Texas.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Stroud. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All right. At 18. That's it.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally on the ball. They get the man, and it's no good.
Brings up second and 9 at the Broncos' 43-yard line.
On a second down throw for Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. It's a loss of 1.
Throwing on second down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good, and the Texans are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit. He lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
For the extra point.
The extra point is up and good. And the Texans are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Away. Ready. Away.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22.
2nd down, Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. 19. Buggy.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd down, Stroud. Open man, downfield is Noel. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Texans
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
at their own 11-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
At the 3-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So D'Amico Ryans will bring on the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 19. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. There's that man again, another catch. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Houston.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's kick 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. To throw is Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First down.
Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They look to run with Mixon. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Throwing is Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Turnover on down.
A first down throw for Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First down.
Throwing is Nix. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Forced out wide, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Next, from the gun, on third down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
at the 40-yard line.
Bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
Complete to Omarion Hampton.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Back to throw is Nix. On the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Going up top. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay. Why Tony?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
This ball banged away. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down throw for Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown Texans.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
Bombers.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
22 yards. That's another Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Right here, hunt.
To throw is Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Hampton. He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
6-yard line.
Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance
to the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
38. Broncos 17. McPherson set to kick
after the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set. Olay. Ready. Olay.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
15-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Mixon. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Texans.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Stroud.
2nd and 4.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Texans 1st down.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Exiting the pocket right, and that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
throwing on 2nd down. Stroud.
The 15-yard line.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is in. Complete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
Ready. 70 range. Come on. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
11. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. 17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does pick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awful throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shut up.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Warrior 70.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Hey, stop. Here we go.
Stroud to throw. Here on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. 17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. That's thrown right side, but into.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up a third down. And
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Broncos 17.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.